Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. And if this is not your first time, welcome back to the SWITCH NTWRK.
Yo.
I'm Keyz.
And I'm Nick.
So what's up? How was your week, bro?
Oh my goodness. It's been one hell of a week.
Yeah, a lot of shit going on this week.
I got a lot of shit going on. Okay, Leslie's birthday's coming up. So like I've been ripping and running for that just to make sure I get everything scheduled and perfect. Yeah, just trying to get that shit right, you know what I'm saying? Like it's her 30th birthday, so it's a big deal.
Yeah, y'all just celebrated 9 years.
9 years.
Congrats.
She gets to have a double birthday. Thank you. Because I mean I got her gifts for the anniversary, then gifts for her birthday, so you know I just been stressed out in a good way, but fuck, I'm just like damn. You know, another thing, I've been losing friends and gaining peace.
Oh wow.
It's a fair trade, as Drake says. You know what I'm saying? It's a fair trade though. Like it's just what, you know, chapters are closing and you start growing and people are in your life for a reason and a season.
Yeah. That's
where I'm at right now. So it's been one of those weeks where you have to grow, let go, move on, close a chapter, and just, you know, rebuild, regroup. So that's what my week's been. And I've been twitching.
What does that mean? Ain't that mean something?
I think it's stress. I think. They say it could be stress or longer screen time. And I've been on my shit for...
Or age.
Yeah. Bye. Anyways, how was your week? Enough about me.
It was good. It was actually a good week. Well, we're here. You know what I mean? Last time we were here, we sounded crazy.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God. We just got over COVID and stuff like that.
Seriously.
But we just got back from Oklahoma. We had a customer, actually a follower of ours, bought something from us before, and then they want us to come out and paint his mom's house in Oklahoma. So that was a 4.5 hour drive there. We stayed the night and then drove back 4.5 hours. At 9 p.m. we finished the next day. We drove home and got home at 2 a.m.
Oh my God.
But it was good. It was nice that, you know what I mean, like people really love our stuff, and you know, so it was really tiring, but it was really good.
Yeah.
So.
And y'all are dedicated though.
Yes.
Like y'all are hard workers.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, we could be harder.
I mean, you could always go harder, but I think y'all do more than enough. You know what I mean? Like y'all go above and beyond. Going out of state to handle business, that's major. You know what I mean? So like a lot of people.
I mean, if the money's good.
Yeah, right. The money has to be right, of course, but still, like, just you could easily say no, even when the money is right.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are like, nah, not 4 hours, nah.
Yeah.
You know, so that just shows that there in itself that.
Yeah,
y'all do the damn thing. Shit.
I don't know if we'll do it again that soon, because he called us and he was like, hey, I want to pay y'all this, da-da-da. And then we was like, can't pass it just for 2 rooms. You know, you can't pass that up. So, but I don't think we ever do it again. You know what I mean? That quick. You know what I mean? It would just have to be scheduled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, you learn life lessons, and how when you do it the first time, you find out what you should have did, what you shouldn't have done.
Yeah, on the whole way home, we should have did it like this, but we did it, so.
Yeah, you never know till you try.
Yeah.
So let's get into this episode, because we will talk y'all to death, because we are always busy.
Yeah.
All right, so today's episode, what are the boundaries when you live with a roommate and your significant other?
I mean, I had that before.
And we do have an email from someone about this subject as well. So.
Yeah, man.
So I printed it out for us to read.
Yes. Go ahead and read it, bro. Did she want to be anonymous?
She left her name.
Okay.
But her name...
We ain't gonna say her name.
Yeah, we just gonna say, you know. All right, first of all, I love you guys. Been a fan for a while now, so hear me out. I was in a relationship with my girlfriend for about a year and some change. During our relationship, we moved into a house and got a roommate. This roommate and my girlfriend became really close, calling each other their person. I've always expressed to both of them that they were too close for my comfort. Fast forward, my girl and I break up. Now we all still live together, and I found out that the roommate has developed feelings for my now ex-girlfriend, and they stay going out.
And they still all live together.
Leaving on vacation. Just what I feel is too much if they're still just friends. My question is, what should I do? Because at this point, I'm feeling like I'm being disrespected.
Okay. Now this is where it comes into play with the question. Now I know y'all might say it's contradicting or whatever. Was that the stud or is that the femme talking to us? You know what I mean? Or what type of relationship was it? Was it femme? Because you have to look at it like this. I had a roommate, which was my best friend at the time, and I never wanted my girlfriend and her to be friends. Not like that. Like, they can speak and be friends because we're friends, but ain't no need to be texting and all that.
Right.
You know, just like with us, like I was texting Leslie yesterday for some hair shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, you would never sit there having me and Leslie. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. But for that situation, they would have got kicked off rip. You know what I mean? But once again,
y'all going on vacay together?
Yeah.
Without me?
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Well, who was on a lease? You got to think about that. Who was on a lease? Because what if they both was on a lease? You can't kick her out. But what about the roommate?
Yeah.
The roommate would have to go.
And it don't even matter if it was femme, what not. You know what I mean?
No, it's the relationship, though. Because they can't just be girlfriends.
Like,
you know
the thing is, if I introduce you to someone, like, I bring you in our house, now let's say it's my girlfriend. Y'all are now moving in with me and my roommate. Mm-hmm. And you develop a friendship through me. If we break up, it's time for you to let that friendship go if we're still in the same house. Yeah. If we were maybe outside of the house and y'all link up and y'all plan shit after that, whatever. But we living together and you're my ex now. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, find a different person for you to go kick it with, love on, whatever you trying to do. Yeah. Because it's clear, like, y'all are leaving on vacation without the ex. Like,
right. Was it a 3-bedroom or was it a 2-bedroom? Because now who's the ex sleeping with?
I don't know.
It's a messy situation.
We need some more details. But it's just like, it's disrespectful. And I think you definitely are being disrespected. Mm-hmm. What I would do in that situation is I would just figure out a way to get out of that lease with them. Yes. If I could, I know sometimes financially that's not the case for a lot of people, but if I could find somewhere else to live in the meantime, I would do that. I would just see my way out of the situation. Unless kicking someone else out would do them just like, if I could say, hey, leave, you gotta go. Yeah. Then but if it's just gonna be like too much of an issue for me to deal with and I can leave myself, I'm just gonna get out of the situation.
But if you can't get out of the situation, I'm not for the whole drama thing, but let's do the tit for tat now. You want to sleep with somebody, I'm bringing somebody into the house now. Somebody's gonna come sleep in my bed at night. You know what I mean? That just is what it is, because you're not gonna see me sweating. It's very disrespectful and it can turn into a huge fight. Right. But then you see at that point how that person respected you in any way, because if that person loved you at one point, I actually just spoke to somebody last night. If a person loved you at one point, they would never make you out here looking stupid. You know what I mean? And they'll still respect you even though y'all not together. So the fact that your roommate that moved in think it was okay, and the fact that your ex-girlfriend thought that was okay, that was very disrespectful, and you saw how they were in the beginning. Like, that's no respect at all. And then the roommate should have said, even if the ex-girlfriend pushed up on her, would have said, you know what, I don't think this is right, da-da-da-da. It went too far. You need to leave if you can. If not, you need to kick the roommate out because it ain't working.
Somebody got to get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? And I think
or make her uncomfortable the whole time.
Yeah, like after we broke up, that's when you leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it just depends what situation y'all got yourselves into. You know.
Now, see, me and Hope, of course, we live together, and of course, we have 2-bedroom. I would just move into another bedroom, and I would never bring anybody into our home.
Right. And since y'all buddy now, let's say, I don't know. The thing is, we're just kind of assuming because we don't know how many bedrooms and stuff like that. But if let's say it's a 2-bedroom, I'll be like, y'all share a room now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Something gotta adjust. You know. But then it also comes into play, how long were y'all together? Were y'all together for a whole year? Were y'all together for a couple months?
But that still don't matter.
It don't matter, you know, but like it's easier to move on from.
Oh, you talking about that part? Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, if I've only dated you for 3 months and you were shitty in the first 3 months, no love lost, bye. Yeah. You know what I mean? But if it's a whole year and I done spent some time with you and I'm getting to know you and shit, like, now we got an issue.
That's some fucked up shit. I feel bad. Shady. Whoever you're going to, condolences to you, because that is a very shaky situation. But if the only thing you can do is still stay there, just make them as uncomfortable as possible. You know what I mean? Or sit down and talk about it. What if they don't know that you feeling this type of way? You know what I mean? Some things just ain't common sense to some people.
I'm just saying, common sense isn't common sometimes.
At all.
It's a shit shame how much there's a lack of common sense nowadays.
And respect.
Respect.
100% respect.
What? People are out here lacking. So back to the question, what are your boundaries when you live with a roommate and your significant other? Like, what are your...
That's the boundaries. And the thing is, like, for example, say you was to move in with us, right?
Yeah.
You're my friend, of course. But see, the thing is, I can't even use you because we're all friends now.
Yeah.
But, okay, say you were just single and you moved in or whatever, and we didn't know you before this, right? And you're my friend. My girlfriend's going to be your friend as respecting you. Right. But y'all don't need to have no relationship. Y'all don't need to be going nowhere without me. And you know what I mean?
What if it's for your birthday? And we're trying to surprise you.
I don't know.
As a team. As a friend team.
Bitch, we got Amazon Prime. Shit. Order some shit off Amazon Prime. But it's not even that, because in the day, too, I trust my girl, though.
Right, exactly.
I 100% trust, and she 100% trusts me. So it's not even... When I tell you, this girl knows every single move that I make. This woman knows every single move I make. So,
like, I could trust my girl around any of my friends. Yes. Even if I'm questionable about that friend, I trust my girl enough to be like, nah, bro, you doing too much. Like, she gonna call you out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't even have to worry.
See, like yesterday when I called to speak to Leslie, I called you. Right. You know what I mean? I'm like, where Leslie at? But then you said Leslie's at home. So I'm like, shit, we just call Leslie together.
Yeah, I was like, sometimes I'm like, you just call Leslie because I don't know.
It's just one of them things that you don't know. Like I said, our respect level that our girlfriends and our trust level that they give us and we give them. I can't answer that question, to be honest with you, but it should still be some boundaries. You know what I mean? It should definitely be some boundaries.
One time we had a girl move in with us, and it was early in mine and Leslie's relationship. Or not that early, but we were at least 3-4 years in. You know what I'm saying? I consider it early because we've been together almost a decade.
Yeah, yeah.
But we moved this girl in, and she was a stripper. Yeah, she was a stripper, and Leslie actually worked at the strip club doing makeup. She wasn't a dancer. Let me clarify that. But she was doing makeup or whatnot, and the girl needed a place to stay because she was actually driving all the way to Oklahoma to Dallas every single night to dance and stuff. And so we let her in or whatnot, and all of a sudden, like, she was just like dressing really skimpy, like very skimpy, like ass hanging out the shorts, walking around with just a bra, like.
But she's no disrespect, but that's how strippers dress, though.
Yeah,
but it's still a respect level when you somebody's house.
Right. It is how strippers dress, but at the strip club. But even when they're at their own house, the thing is you're not at your own house. You know what I'm saying? So Leslie kind of had to be like, girl, like, you walking around half naked with just my girl in the house. Yeah. She's like, I do trust my girl, but just out of respect, you know, can you put some clothes on and stuff. So before you get a roommate, lay down those boundaries, because that wasn't said until after, because assuming that they're respectful, you don't think you have to be like, hey, there's a dress code at the house, because there's not really. But it's just like, just be respectful. What if I was a dude and I couldn't control myself or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, there just has to be these rules laid out. Lay out boundaries. Yeah. Because people can't read your mind. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that. And I don't know about moving someone in that's single, because it's really difficult to even hang with single people when you're in a relationship.
But not even that. Like, I was talking to this guy the other day, and I felt so bad for him. I was gonna let him move in, right? And I don't do men in my house at all. Yeah, I felt bad. But one thing I asked him, I told him, I said, if I let you live here, are you okay with that? I don't want you to have nobody in my home. See, with somebody being single, it's like they helping you pay. They're like not helping you pay rent, but they're adding to the rent. You know what I mean? And it's like you can't tell them no. But if you lay them rules down, like, listen, I don't want nobody else in my home. Right. Then they have to respect that because you laid that down. Now it's hard when they're already in your house and you're like,
and they're like, hey, can I bring so and so? And you're like, no, you can't bring so and so.
Yeah, and people might say, oh, that's fucked up. That's my rules. I don't want to. First of all, we in the middle of a fucking pandemic. First of all, anybody can come in. But then it's like people come into your house and they think just because this person, like, this whole house is theirs, like they don't have to respect it. You know what I mean? And it's like you come in, first of all, like you said, you looking some type of way in my kitchen, which first of all, I don't want to see nobody's ass but my girlfriend's ass. You know what I mean? So it's like you come in here and it's like you're being very disrespectful now. Now we arguing. Now I want you out. Then it becomes it's just a big thing.
It's a big ordeal.
It's big. So just don't have no roommates if you can stop that.
You know, roommates are not the wave. Like, and it's damn near any type of roommate, family, whatever. Like, it's best just not to.
I mean, unless you know that person. Like, if you was like, hey, I need somewhere. Of course. You know what I mean? Because it's like we can come to each other and talk about stuff that we don't like without it being an argument. Some people you can't. You get what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you gotta know.
And sometimes people can't handle that raw truth. Like raw truth. Sometimes for people, they get offended and stuff, and then they get mad, and it's an ordeal. When it's just like, look, I'm just voicing my opinion. Yeah. You don't have to be that mad. Let me just tell you what it is, and we can have an adult conversation about it. Facts. But yeah, people ain't about that life, man. Yeah. Expectations be set real high when you got a roommate, and then you find out, because I feel like you never really know someone until you move in with them. Girl. Like, you move in with them, and then you're like, okay, I see what this is.
It's horrible.
Hell to the no. We need to reverse.
Horrible. Yeah.
You need to find somewhere else to stay, you know? Whew. All right. So, what is the weirdest experience you've had with an ex-girlfriend and a roommate? Like, when y'all all live. You haven't had a weird experience? Mm-mm. I have.
I haven't.
Twice.
Oh, wow.
And it wasn't real bad, but this is something weird that happened. So me and my best friend at the time were sitting down in the living room having a conversation, and we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. It was just me and my girl, and my friend was over, so she wasn't our roommate really. It was just something weird that happened. And my girlfriend was in the other room changing or whatever, and she was topless, and me and my friend were sitting in the living room talking, and you could hear the conversation from the other room. Well, she my ex-girlfriend forgot she was topless, and she ran into the other room, and she just started talking. She was just talking to us regularly. She forgot she had no shirt on, and my homie was like, what the fuck? And she was like, oh my God. She did it twice, bro. Twice, to where she just butted into our conversation and just came with no shirt on 2 separate occasions.
Was it an accident?
Yes, twice. I'm sure, because she's part of the itty bitty titty committee. Oh. So I'm sure she wasn't like very like, let me show you what I got, because it ain't much, you know what I'm saying? But damn, that happened twice, and it was pretty awkward.
Yeah, I never had no.
Pretty
not even
awkward.
Nobody over. Yeah, no. Thinking about it, no, I never had the experience.
Well, that's good shit.
Yeah.
All right. How many minutes? 17. Okay, so remember on our last episode we talked about being discriminated against for being gay, and we were like, oh yeah, that never. I don't recall. So I finally remember a time, like, I was thinking, and this goes back to MySpace days. You had a MySpace page?
Damn, yeah. When the music used to play in the background, you go to somebody's profile.
The top 8. Okay?
Oh, I used to love that.
Man, and MySpace for me was like the first time I could connect with people in my past too, because I had moved. I lived in Corpus Christi at one point, and then I moved back to Dallas, and I had like spent 6th grade in Corpus Christi or whatever, and I had little friends or whatever. Oh, anyways, I downloaded MySpace, or I didn't download. They didn't have apps yet. Yeah. Went on to www.myspace.com.
Oh my gosh.
And I reached out to one of my friends in middle school, and at the time, I think I was like in 9th grade or something. And I was already out the closet, and you could tell by my pictures that I was a stud.
Yeah.
And I hit up my friend like, hey, girl, how you been? This and that. Not on no, let me holler at you, anything like that.
Yeah.
And the girl was like, don't write me, dyke bitch, this and that. Like, she was like, I always knew that you were gay, or you were gonna be gay, this and that and the third, bro. She went in on me. And I was like so young, maybe 16. And maybe younger. I don't know. How old are you in 9th grade? 13, 14?
Shit, I don't even know.
Probably like 13. It had to be, because I was like fresh out the closet. And like literally, I didn't know how to handle that. You see my eye twitching?
No. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's like jumping, yeah.
I hate that. You'll see the eye twitch. All right, so I didn't know how to handle that at such a young age. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I was so like, I was sad, but at the same time I was like, oh well, like, it is what it is. But now she follows me on Facebook, Is that weird? Like, and she ain't never not once apologized to me?
Well, did you ever tell her that she made you feel some type of way?
No, but
see, some people.
Where is the common sense?
A lot of people don't have it, and maybe she don't remember. Maybe you should bring her, like, But then I just don't want to bring it up because I'm like, hey, girl. Maybe she gay now. Maybe she gay.
She not. Well, no. I don't know. You never know nowadays.
Everybody and their mama gay now.
But I'm sure she feel different about it because being gay is more accepted and people are now educated about it.
Right. So yeah, if she was young.
Yeah, but me being like anybody that I've disrespected in my youth, I've already apologized to for being a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, I apologize. My common sense wasn't at that level yet.
Do you think if y'all to run into each other, she will apologize to you?
I don't know, cause
well, ma'am, if you listen to this now, you need to apologize to my friend because you really hurt her feelings.
Yeah. God, like, but nah, I don't know. I feel weird bringing it up and being like, hey, do you remember when I hit you on MySpace?
Yeah. And you
went in on me for being gay? Like, how do you feel about that? Do you think you owe me an apology? Like,
I mean, apology is due, but then you things where you wait somebody apology for so long that it's just like,
that's what I'm saying.
Want it no more.
Even then, I was like, forget you. You know what I mean? I was like upset, but not really, because I had my own life up here in Dallas.
Yeah.
Like, I was just saying what you was doing because I see you on MySpace.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the first time I ever experienced being discriminated against real early. But I was like,
I just got called gay in 9th grade when I finally came out. Oh, I knew. That was it. With your gay ass. Always gay jokes, but you know what I mean? She seen me now. She spoke and told me she was proud of me and stuff like that. We're just young and dumb. We don't know no different. You know what I mean? Because I know I said some things to some people before, and if I ever say anything to hurt y'all in these 28 years that I've been alive, I apologize. Because that's just some dumb stuff.
I mean, I was an asshole when I was a kid. Like, and people have told me that, like, dang, I hated you in high school.
Yeah.
You did this to me, that to me. I was like, damn, I'm sorry. Like, I've apologized to people.
Well, that's good.
For being a shitty person or a dick. Yeah,
like pussy.
Yeah,
a
like
shithead. It's like, damn. Like, I sound like the ones that was hurt back in high school, but I wasn't. I was the cool kid in high school.
That's what I'm saying. I was too cool for school, I guess. Like, or whatever. Like, I was really popular. A lot of people wanted to hang with me and be around, and I guess like if I
got to your head,
I guess, and if I had an issue with you, I made it very clear in high school, and which is crazy because nowadays I'm more like submissive and I'm not like as in your face like that.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's weird how you grow up and you learn and you start adapting and becoming who you really are.
Right.
But yeah, in high school I was a dumbass and. Sorry for that.
Right. She's
but now all the friends that I've apologized to are my friends now.
Good. Yeah.
So we're good. All right. I think that is it for this podcast here today.
All right. So we're gonna close it out.
Yeah.
And thank you for being who you are and just being gay, I guess.
All right. So next week's episode.
What are we talking about?
How long should you wait to sleep with someone you're dating?
Ooh. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
How long should you wait? We'll see you on the next episode.
All right.
Oh, and make sure if you have a question, the Switch Network at gmail.com.
Please.
Or the Switch Network on all socials. If you found the podcast, you can find our socials. Hit us up on there, and we'll talk to y'all in the next episode.
Bye.
Peace.